You might have been wondering, the more observant of you, what an American engaged model locomotive was doing lurking in the back of a Graham Farish engaged review. Well, the reason why it was here, and this is the first review I've done of the year, it's because it's my track testing locomotive. It's a Bachmann GP50, bought a few years ago now in the United States, when the value of the dollar compared to the pound was very much in our favour. So let's give it a whirl, test the track. It's a train set loco basically. Cost at the time was about £15, I think. So it is worthwhile keeping your eye on the exchange rate if American engage is your thing. Having said that, at the moment there are a couple of the larger UK firms, particularly those, and I have no financial interest in them, particularly those in Sheffield, where you can buy a decent engaged American model cheaper than you could import it in from the States yourself. If you're going to do that, then one tip that I would give you is watch out for the price of postage. Anyway, that's our GP50, nicely going round. That's because we've already cleared that piece of track. So what do we use to clean the track? Please stop, locomotive, thank you. Well now, here's our model railway in a shed after the winter, and during those cold days of winter moisture has accumulated, particularly on the rails, and it's glued what can only best be described as gunk. So that needs cleaning off before we start our new year sessions. There are many methods of cleaning track, and we could actually devote whole videos to it, but I'm not going to. You will have your method, and much has been said in the model press. The obvious ones are to use the high frequency rail cleaners, or the famous Pico track rubber, which has its advantages and disadvantages. The advantage being it actually cleans the track, the disadvantage being it wears it away. What do I use to get the gunk off? Well, either an old rag, or perhaps better still, cotton buds. They're cheap, they're effective, and of course they're available. Here's the liquid that I use. It's isopropanol. This particular bottle, which I think is a litre, I actually bought online for not very much money at all. So if we dip our bud into the liquid for the top and scrub a section of track, and you can be quite right? And what we come away with is the gunk. Finish off with the dry end of the bud. And again, that will lift even more gunk off. And when we finish with that section of track, we can throw that away. Always obviously follow all the safety precautions. Now, as you're going along your track, you're going to find imperfections as well. So it's as well to have a pair of needle nose pliers for gently positioning the track where it should be, and perhaps a file if you need it for working in and around the point. So one good thing about using a cotton bud, of course, is that you can get right into both sides of the point blades to ensure good electrical connection and the fact that it's clean. So there we have it, a quick and cheerful way to ensure that you've had a look at your track after the winter and that it's reasonably clean and ready for its next use. And after cleaning, then the best thing you can do is get a loco, hopefully with clean wheels, and run it around every bit of your track and point work and every siding to make sure that you have electrical continuity wherever you need it. So I suppose that's a tip, isn't it? Hope you find that useful. Bye for now.